basically an app where you can like sync all your contacts in the little app or whatever and just let them know when you're going out on a date, and you can like have like a pre-recorded like message like, hey guys, I'm going on a date, blah blah blah. And also if you ever stuck like Chuck, you can like double tap I think like the lock button or whatever, and it'll start recording your scenario that you're in. So like say you're in an Uber and you don't feel safe, like it'll record your surrounding and then send it to the contact that you have as like your source. But
that is so good.
You know, you meet people on dating apps. They can be
Some of them be crazy.
Shoot, even if you meet somebody in real life,
okay,
true.
You can meet somebody at the church and they still could be crazy.
Literally,
you never know.
You can't trust people out here.
I tell it like it is, but I always make it nice.
Putting the boss in boss babe.
One thing about me, I'm going to ask the right questions.
Just know, I always say what needs to be said.
I'm Bria.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Shayla, and this is For Your Information Podcast. Woo!
Well, hey guys, we're back with another episode. How's everybody been since the last episode?
All right.
My energy? Okay. Well, you know, it's Valentine's Day, and listeners at home, we have a special treat for you this week. We are actually taking you all on a date.
We surfed the net and we found some questions recommended by relationship therapists to ask your date to get to know them on a deeper level. And we are going to be asking and answering those questions so you guys can get to know us, your dates, on a deeper level. So let's kick it off. Sydney, what was the last thing you bragged about from your mom? To your mom.
Ooh, to my mom. If you know me, you know I'm a pretty simple person at heart. So recently I've been trying to get into cooking a lot more and just like learning how to navigate the kitchen. So I made this shrimp fried rice and I was super excited about it. So I was like, Mom, I made the bombest shrimp fried rice ever. And I made her she didn't try it because it had something she was allergic to, but that was the last thing that I bragged about to my mom. Shrimp fried rice.
Being a chef.
Simple. Mm-hmm. Chefing it up in the kitchen. Bria, let's see. Do you make your bed in the morning?
I make my bed every morning because if I don't, I feel very unproductive. If I come back from class or work and my bed is unmade, I feel like I have wasted the day. I just feel, ugh. So I make my bed every day. I believe in the statement, your room represents how you feel at the moment. So I believe when my bed is unmade, I am sad. So I make the bed every day. For the moment.
Okay.
So, Rebecca, if you could have a magic wand right now and have your life be perfect, what would your new life look like?
Okay, so boom. For one, I would have my own apartment in DC with a balcony. 2, I wouldn't have to, rob Peter to pay Paul to afford it. 3, I would have a bomb freelance career where I only had to work 4 hours a day and it would still support all of my habits, all of my needs. 3, my investment portfolio would be up and running. 4, I would take a trip somewhere new once a month. 5, I think I'm on 5. I would have a bomb social life to where I could go out with my friends every night and maybe 4 nights a week and unencumbered, and me and everybody in my life will be happy, healthy, and whole. So that's my perfect.
Beautiful.
That's
and you know what? I feel like it's realistic. May take a few years, but I think it's realistic.
Very much
every area.
I love this.
Yeah. Okay, Bria, what could you spend all day talking about?
Myself. I'm just kidding. I could spend all day talking about Real Housewives. I could spend all day talking about YouTube. I could spend all day talking about hair. I could spend all day talking about nails. My dog. These NIAS. all day. All day.
So everything.
Every day, all day, every day. So that's
You
like
could just spend all day talking, just in general.
Right. Okay.
literally, if you know me, I can spend all day just talking about anything.
Oh gosh, Bria.
Me. Sydney, on your
Mhm.
last vacation, did you plan out everything beforehand, or are you a go with the flow person?
I'm definitely a go with the flow person. The last time I actually was part of planning a vacation, it was actually going to the Dominican Republic with, Shayla and another friend of ours. And yeah, I'm definitely a go with the flow type of person, but also our other friend is like that mom friend who's really on it and making itineraries. So
Yes.
bless her heart. She definitely got us through the whole
Yes.
thing. Because if not, we would have just been doing anything on the vacation.
Lost and
Well, Sydney,
misguided.
we need you to plan for Mocha Fest, okay?
I was just
Oh,
about
yeah.
to say, I'll make
Okay,
the
okay,
itinerary
okay.
from Mocha.
Oh no, I got that one. I'll do the itinerary for Mocha Fest.
Well, I'm gonna
I
have
feel
to
like
look it
if you
over
just
because you're
go,
gonna have us tied up somewhere.
Shayla's gonna have us in the Shake a Booty Club, okay?
ooh. But I feel like it just like makes it more relaxing. That's the only reason why I'm more of a go with the flow person. But
And I feel
Rebecca,
like a lot of people forget on the itinerary for trips, we need naps.
yes,
Oh yeah,
you have to plan for the
absolutely.
naps.
You definitely have to plan for a
Hotel
nap.
naps, they're different.
They hit different.
Especially when you're at a conference
They
and you
slap.
like sneak away to like take some naps. That's different. It's different. It's
And
so
just
different.
puts you in a coma, it knocks you out. But Rebecca, the next question. What dating advice would you give to the high school version of yourself?
Girl, you are right. You are better than all of these people that you are trying to impress. And you will see in like halfway through, not even halfway through, a year into your college career, you will see that there is a reason why the boys you like didn't like you back. You will see that the people you've been trying to impress, romantic or platonic, really just did not catch on or really didn't pay you any mind. It is completely okay. It sucks right now, but guess what? Once you get to college, you are going to have more men knocking at your door than you can handle. So just relax right now. Focus on you. Fill out a couple more scholarship applications. And just vibe. Just enjoy being a girl. Don't try to be too hung up on boys. And the boys that you think are so fine, in a few years you will not think that. You will see much finer men when you move to DC to go to school.
Okay.
So you all right. You good.
That was solid advice, Rebecca. That was real solid.
Thanks.
Oh, I felt a little inspired by that just now too.
Yeah. Anybody else who's feels like a little ugly duckling, just know that doesn't last forever. And it's not you. You're probably just in the wrong environment. You
out here spreading the word on this Valentine's Day.
Okay. Shayla, what is your philosophy on tipping?
Oh, you got a tip. Yes, you have to leave a tip. Even if you are a little broke, then that just means that you need to factor that in before you go to the restaurant. You can't be out here not tipping people. That's just so lowbrow. What is that? Sorry, that might have came off a little. That probably came off a little judgy, but you got to be out here tipping.
Glad we're on the same page.
I agree.
Do I look like I don't tip? I tip, y'all. I tip.
Hold on, y'all. I have a funny story about this that's relevant to the Valentine's Day episode. So, last February or last January, anyway, last year it was cold. So I'm guessing it was around this time. There was this guy that I had been like talking to or whatever for a little bit, and we hadn't like met in person yet. So we were gonna go on this really nice date to, let me not name the restaurant. We were gonna go on this this really nice date, and I was really excited about it, really excited about trying the restaurant, really excited about seeing him. He was over 2 hours late with no communication until I asked.
You waited? I would have been gone.
About to say,
the story gets better. The story gets better.
Okay.
He told me where he was at. So I sat at the bar. I ate, got a drink, took pictures, made some new friends. And I said that if I'm done, and I didn't rush, I said, if I'm done and he's not here, then I'm going to go home. And I'm going to let him know that I went home. So, girl, I left before he got there. And I told him I was leaving so he can come if he wants to, but I'm not there. And he goes anyway. And he's trying to get me to come back. And I'm like, no, I think I went across the street to a bar or something. And he sent me a picture with his receipt after he was finished, I guess to make me feel bad about it. But one, I spent more money than he did. And two, he did not tip.
Yikes. You dodged it.
You dodged
it.
I did. That was a dodge bullet.
Exactly.
You can definitely tell a lot about a person by that. So I think it's important to pay attention. Bria, what would you say is your favorite thing about your best friend?
Well, I feel like I have two best friends, and they're two extremely different best friends. I will say like 2 or 3, but if you put them in a category, like I have my Pisces best friend that I've known since high school, and my favorite thing about him is that he is very calm. And if you know me, I am like very talkative. I am like energetic when I want to be. Very, expressive. And he is just very, very calm. He's always happy. Like we never really have like big spats, like because we just never care enough to get in arguments. Like, it's just like the most peaceful friendship ever. And we don't talk every day. Like honestly, we can go months, like 6-8 months. We may send like tweets back and forth or like an Instagram post, but like talking, not every day. But when we talk. And then we have my Leo best friend. My favorite thing about her is that she is someone I feel like is dependable and very loyal. Like if you need her, she'll be there for you. Like in all case scenarios, she'll be there for you. So I appreciate that because a lot of people are fake out here and they will not have your back. Okay. And then my Scorpio friend. I say that my favorite thing about her is that I guess the water sign energy, we just go with the flow, but like we go with the flow on like crazy activities. Like if we're like up off a building, he's all like, hey, I don't care. And I'm like, hey, we need to So those are my favorite things about my 3 top best friends. Shout out to y'all for watching. So Rebecca, back at it with another question. It's long too. If you had a dinner party and had to invite a musician, a politician, a famous couple, and only one family member, who would you invite? For extra bonus points, what would you be serving? Where would you have it? And what would be on your dinner playlist?
Well, I already know who the famous couple is off rip. Barack and Michelle, mostly for Michelle.
Okay. I was going to say Oprah.
She can for couple though?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
For couple. For musician, I think I would have to say okay, so for musician, can I say a band?
Yeah.
I feel like that works.
It's your dinner
party. It's your dinner party, yeah.
I would have to say like P-Funk, like Parliament and Funkadelic, because I really just need to ask them, like, how did y'all do that? Like, how did y'all no, okay, no. I changed my mind. The Gap Band, because I need to ask them, how did y'all do that? How did y'all create that? I need to know the story behind like creating Outstanding. And then Charlie Wilson, I need to ask him like,
that's 2 different people. That's 2 different.
Charlie Wilson was part of Gap Band.
Oh,
so if
bad.
he's there with the band, he's gonna be there.
She's trying to maximize. She's trying to maximize the people.
Exactly. Thinking smarter, not harder.
Strategic.
A
I only know him as a
politician.
solo act. My bad.
Politician.
She said, that's a politics.
You already got Obama there. It's
Okay, yeah. I just invited him to bring Michelle. But
kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Maybe Kamala, she can wipe away them student loans. I said maybe Kamala. Yeah, she can wipe away the student loans.
Okay, yeah. I would invite her on behalf of the greater good to get them student loans wiped. I think I could convince her to do it. think I could do it.
And forget about us little people. I don't forget about us little people too.
No, I would ask her to wipe everybody's.
That is so sweet.
I think I could convince them to
Howard
do it.
students at least, you know.
Okay, yeah, you know, if we have to compromise, yeah, I'm gonna look out for my people. But I think I could convince her and Joe to do all of them. I think I could. If they gave me like 10 minutes, like with the presentation, I could do it.
Okay.
What would I be serving? My
No,
favorite
your family
meal.
member. You have to choose your one family member.
Oh, family member. I would have to say, okay, I'm gonna say my big cousin Deanna. I don't even think she knows I have a podcast. Here I am saying her name. My big cousin Deanna, because I want to be just like her when I grow up, and I always have. She is she doesn't even know any of this. I should probably tell her this to her face, but like I consider her a mentor and an inspiration in my life, because like literally how she is in her life and the things she has done, I want to be just like her. Like if I turned out just like her, like same track record and anything, I'd be satisfied in life. So her, what would I be serving? Okay, my favorite meal, one of my favorite meals. So we would start off with the chicken and gnocchi soup from Olive Garden, because I really like that soup. And then we would have fried catfish, because that's my favorite fish.
Okay. Do these things pair together, or they're like separate?
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm gonna make them. They go together because I said so. They go together because I said so. This is my dinner party.
Different like servings, you know.
We fried catfish, and then for the sides, we would have
the bubble.
Just looking at Shayla's face.
We would have shrimp pad thai.
What they gonna have? I said y'all gonna have the bubble guts. That's what y'all gonna have. Oh, that's. Not Barack and Michelle will be fine with the bubble guts. This is getting out.
They probably got the people invited probably got the best care they can get. They'd be fine. They probably take probiotics. For this one side, we're gonna have shrimp pad thai. We can have it without shrimp for the vegans. I'm pretty sure somebody I'm inviting is a vegan. And then for the other side, we have to have a vegetable. So I'm gonna have to say Caesar salad, because that goes good with everything.
That's not wait, what? I mean, that works.
Yeah, I feel like
for the
that
side.
works.
And
I feel
then
like that works.
I didn't say chicken Caesar salad, just regular Caesar salad. And
for the
dessert, we're gonna have cheesecake with strawberries and whipped cream. That's one of my favorite desserts. And I feel like it's just a good dinner party dessert. And then for the drinks, we're either gonna have tequila and Sprites, and for the non-alcoholics, we're gonna have Thai iced tea, because that's my favorite drink. So, and the dinner playlist. Oh, where would I have in dinner playlist? Where would I have it? In a nice garden somewhere. I like being outdoors. I like flowers and plants and a garden somewhere. What would be on the dinner playlist? I'd have a band. I'd have a band. So whatever they play.
Okay, so like a live
band.
A
jazz band.
That would be cute, like in the garden, live music.
Yeah. That would be a good time.
Jazz band.
Pulls out some rock.
Yeah, we'll
music.
go with a jazz band. We'll go with a jazz band. We'll go to jazz band.
Okay. It's a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Shayla, what's your biggest pet peeve in a partner?
I don't want to be that guy, but everything.
So throw the whole partner away.
That means you don't like them.
Just throw the whole person away. No, my biggest pet peeve though, I don't like when things don't match up. Like when 1 + 1 don't equal 2, I have a problem. So like, I don't know. I have this thing where it's like, don't tell me something, but then your actions and then like everything else, like it's just not matching up. So let's keep things consistent. Let's keep it cute. Then we won't have no problems.
Makes sense. So inconsistencies, basically.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Inconsistency is definitely annoying. But Sydney, let's see. How do you spend your free time?
Honestly, it's a mix. That's a broad question. You know, either one of two ways. There's a spectrum, either doing completely nothing to relax and recharge and like pampering myself, self-care, or it's like doing everything. Because like I love hobbies. So like I love starting new projects, learning about new things, honestly, getting into anything. Like the Etsy stuff that I do, like learning about small business, the photography stuff, just learning about random science and space. Like honestly, I'll just do anything, to be honest. But recently, what I've been spending a lot of my free time doing is actually like watching documentaries, especially because we've been in the house. So just like learning about different subjects. And then, I don't know, I feel like it's a new way to see what's going on in the world, especially because we can't travel right now. So like I like to just get a viewpoint into like how other people live, what's going on in other cultures and things like that. And then, yeah, a lot of relaxing too currently, but that'll change. I feel like once quarantine's over, I'll just be ripping and running everywhere, trying to be a young 20-something out here in the city. That said, Shayla, if you won a $20 million lottery, what would you do with the money?
Ooh, okay, well, once Uncle Sam takes his little cut, I'm probably going to have half of that. So,
but it's a lump sum. That's
right. With my $10 million, what would I probably do? Give 10% of that away to the church, do a little charity,
amen,
and then get to the fun part, the spending. So buy myself the dream house somewhere. I don't know yet. I used to have a dream house in Atlanta. Then I found one in Charlotte. So who knows? Buy myself a dream house.
QC.
Okay. Queen City. That's what I would do. I would become the queen of the Queen City with my little $10 million.
First of all, city, so I don't know if that's possible, but you know, we can co-rule.
Yeah, exactly. We could co-rule. I would definitely invest, probably buy like an actual Bitcoin because it's like 30 something thousand, 40 something $1,000, something like that.
Yeah, it's gone up.
So I'd buy like an actual Bitcoin, get my little investment portfolio up, and then probably get into like real estate, just buying properties and letting them make money for me.
Okay. That's my ultimate life goal.
Supposed to create an empire.
Right. And then start media companies. So I would try and flip it, honestly. That's what I got from that long-winded response. I would flip the money.
And you should. Okay. So guys, you just left your date with the amazing For Your Info Pod host, and let us know if you're going to be using any of these questions. I know I'll be using some of these questions. But before we go and let y'all enjoy y'all's Valentine's Day with y'all's dates and us, we're going to talk about some of our things of the week. So who wants to go first, guys?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My must-have for a date is a bomb set of earrings. I got on my Valentine's Day earrings today. Thank you, from a Black-owned business, small Black-owned business. I don't remember the name right now, but I'll link it.
Link it below.
Super bomb company, fast shipping. But anyway, a bomb pair of earrings. Everybody knows how I feel about earrings. They are my favorite thing in the world. They just make me feel like myself, and you know, I want to feel like my best self on a date. So, a bomb pair of earrings.
Nice. Well, for me, a must-have on a first date or any date, it's probably like a small bag, because typically like I'll just carry my keys and my phone in my hand, like on the go always. But I feel like having a nice like little bag gives me a place to like put that, maybe put a lip gloss, and then like keeps my hands free. You know, if you want to hold hands or something like that, little innocent thing. I'm kidding, but yeah, definitely a small bag.
And I'll say definitely some perfume or body oil. It just depends on the setting, because I definitely miss DC. I don't have my body oils no more. But perfume or good body oil will get you very far.
Hey, period. And mine will be a good pair of lashes. I know like a bread loaf right now with all my lashes, but tonight I'm gonna have some lashes on, okay? Lashes just give you like a little confident boost. Your eyes just, you know, turn very flirty. It's just like a whole vibe. Your makeup can go from like a 7 to a 15 You don't know how to blend in your eyeshadow? Pop on a lash. You don't want to do your makeup for real? Pop on lashes.
Mm-hmm. In lashes we trust. In lashes we trust.
Highly recommended. No matter how thick they are, how thin, how short, how lashes. Pivotal. And then lastly, on a serious note, there's this app called Clutch SOS. And I actually heard about it on Twitter. And it's basically an app where you can like sync all your contacts in the little app or whatever and just let them know when you're going out on a date. And you can like have like a pre-recorded like message like, hey guys, I'm going on a date, blah, blah, blah. And also, if you're ever stuck like Chuck, you can like double tap, I think like the lock button or whatever, and it'll start recording your scenario that you're in. So like say you're in an Uber and you don't feel safe, like it'll record your surrounding and then send it to the contact that you have as like your source. But
that is so good.
You know, you meet people on dating apps.
Some of them be crazy.
Shoot, even if you meet somebody in real life.
Okay,
it's true.
You can meet somebody at the church and they still could be crazy.
Literally.
You never know.
You can't people out here. So download the app, guys. Well, when outside opens and you're actually going on real dates, okay? And that's all, guys, for our episode today. Make sure that you watch our videos, subscribe, like, comment, listen to our podcast, and enjoy your Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.